Hello everyone, how are you guys today? It is Tuesday and I just got my Influenster box, and for this campaign it is the bareMinerals Blemish Rescue. So this is basically a skincare like routine. It's not just skincare, it's like makeup. You get a primer, a little brush, and a foundation. It's actually a powder foundation and I'm really excited to try this out. I've got my skincare all done and I am ready to try this out. So inside I got this little card explaining what everything is. So it says full of clean acne fighting coverage and free of irritating dryness. So here they have like pictures of like people with their before and after. And this seems to have like a good bit of coverage and able to not completely, but definitely fight the acne. So first for the primer, it says Calm Skin Clearing Anti-Redness Mattifying Primer. Calming primer soothes and blurs pores, while subtle green tint neutralizes the look of redness, absorbs excess oil so skin stays fresh all day. The next thing is the Clear and Cover Skin Clearing Loose Powder Foundation. This lightweight full coverage foundation gently clears and prevents future breakouts with 0.5% salicylic acid and a blend of minerals for skin that looks and feels healthy, and it's available in 20 shades. And I was actually kind of nervous when they decided to send a foundation. I was like, how do you know my skin tone? But this actually looks like it probably will work. They sent me Warm Deep in the shade 5.5 in, so neutral, and I did like actually select this color in the little quiz that they had, so apparently they are listening. And the final thing is the Seamless Buffing Brush with Antibacterial Charcoal. Antibacterial buffing brush builds seamless coverage while repelling bacteria and protecting from contamination. So I don't usually use like kabuki type brushes like this, but this actually feels like really soft and I can see myself using this in the future and not just for this video. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So first I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the primer. Okay, so first just taking it out of the package, it looks like this, and it does have 1 fluid ounce of product, which is pretty standard. So, and this is like the kind of applicator that you get, so it doesn't have like a little thing to be sealed, but that's fine because they sent it in the Influenster box. I do see what they mean about like the greenish tint. Like, I don't know if it's like coming across on camera, but yeah, there's definitely green there, and I'm not sure how this is gonna like go down with my skin, but let's just go in. Okay, first impression is it does feel very matte. My skincare routine is very much so moisturizing, and it does seem to be mattifying my skin, and that is kind of a positive because I do have dry skin, but I live in South Carolina and it is very hot, so hopefully this helps me beat the heat. I really do like this primer. I think it does have a kind of a nice smell. I'm not a huge primer person, but I think that I can see myself using this in the future. I guess the last step is to go ahead and use the brush to apply the foundation. So the foundation comes in a little container like this, and it does come with 0.21 ounces, which isn't like a whole lot for a foundation, but since it is powder, we'll see how that works. So it does come like sealed like this. It is a loose powder, which I have never used a loose powder foundation before, so this will be a first. I'm not really sure how to open this. So I like how, well, this is like where the opening is, but I like how you can like seal it off, like it turns. This is like open to use, And I'm just gonna use this little cap and then dip the brush into it. And how fitting for this little guy to show up overnight right before I was gonna be using this product, which is meant to fight acne. So I'm not sure if I will be able to like give you a review of how it helps fight acne, just because that will be over like the course of a few weeks, so I may like check back in. I don't know if I'll be using this very often over the next few weeks, but I will give it a shot. I'm just gonna dip into this. Don't know how much I need, and I don't want to really be wasteful, so this is what it looks like on the brush. So I'm just gonna go in. Oh, that's dark. That's dark. Okay, we're just gonna, okay. This is dark. I'll see like how it works by blending it in, but I did not anticipate this being that dark. I really do want to give like the foundation a fair shot, but you know, it's really hard to like shade match online because you don't know like what kind of lighting they're using on their models, so you may think they're your skin tone, but they're really not. Well, at least it matches my forehead. My forehead is darker than the rest of my face, so there's that. I think blending it out is not that bad. Like, it's really hard to like blend it out right here. I'm not sure why. Don't know how I feel about this. Don't know how I feel about this. I do say it gives like a decent amount of coverage. I'm gonna pour a little bit more out. Don't want to be wasteful, but that really doesn't seem like enough. And I don't want to use too much because this is obviously too dark for my skin. Ugh. On my nose, I can definitely smell the charcoal. It's not a really pleasant smell. Like, I get the whole bacteria fighting aspect of it, helping fight acne, but don't know. This is too dark. I don't know what to do about this. Okay, so that is the Too Dark foundation all applied. It doesn't look that bad, but it's definitely not my shade. And with that done, let's just move into my final thoughts. So I really like the idea of this, and I think that it is something that could work, like acne fighting, like makeup. But one thing is, like, with this brush, I don't like the smell. I don't like it. It's supposed to have charcoal, which is antibacterial, but that is not a smell you want to put on your nose. And the foundation, I think it's kind of hard to shade match online. That's one thing that didn't really work out that great. But I do like the idea of a loose powder foundation. I like the finish of it. And lastly, with the primer, I really enjoyed this primer. I think this is my favorite product. Like, I really did like the brush. Like, it feels really nice on the face. It feels like a really high quality brush, but the smell just gets to me. Overall, I really did like this Influenster campaign, but there were some hiccups with the shade. But I do see myself using these products in the future, and I think this is a really good idea. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, a comment, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!